Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. My name is Jeff. Welcome to Real Life Media. Hadn't talked to you in 3 weeks, maybe. And so I thought that I would come to you today and bring you up to speed on where I am and where I'm at with my carnivore journey. Things kind of cluttered behind me, grandchildren, different things going on. We live in a real world. I watch some of these people on YouTube. Their houses are immaculate. And I wonder, do they clean house just so they can do a YouTube video? And I have straightened up. Like there's stuff there on the bar. The table's got some things on it. So where have I been? 3 weeks ago, we went to Gatlinburg, Tennessee for our annual ministers getaway for our denomination in the state of Alabama. And that was over. We met up with some family / friends. They're family, but they're also our friends. And we spent 2 days. My cousin, who lives in Panama City Beach, met me and loaded my motorcycle, Black Beauty, my 2020 Ultra Limited FLHTK. We loaded it up on his trailer, and he brought it with him when he came to Tennessee. Then we spent 2 full days of riding. Really not enough for all the trouble you go to get those big bikes up there, but now you take what you can get. We rode the Tail of the Dragon. I'll show you a picture of that. The Tail of the Dragon is a section of US 129 in Tennessee, North Carolina. It was named that by somebody. Somebody actually copyrighted the name Tail of the Dragon. But now that's pretty much what motorcycle enthusiasts call it. Tail of the Dragon, Dragon's Tail. I've ridden it a bunch of times. I've lost count. But there's some photographers who set up, because there's so much traffic there, a lot of motorcycles. There's photographers who set up along the way on the Tail of the Dragon, and they snap with really high quality cameras. They snap pictures of you as you come by. Then the next day, you can go on to their websites and you can look at the block of time that you were coming through there, and you can find your pictures. Of course, they're watermarked because they're in it to make money. So you buy a picture. So I bought a download. It cost me $8. I figure them guys are doing all right at just $8 if they just sold 100 pictures a day. It's not bad money. We got back from there on Friday, late, like midnight Saturday morning, actually. Saturday was a busy day because Felicia had a speaking engagement. And then Sunday, of course, we're pastors. Sundays are busy. And then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of the following week, which was last week, I had some school to go to. I had to drive like an hour and 15 minutes away and go to school for 3 days in a row. Then we had other things to do, and there's grandchildren. And then Felicia's parents, who are feeble, and she's an only child. She does everything for them. So it's been busy. While I was in Tennessee, I didn't get off the carnivore diet, except I want to tell you something. You talk about opportunities to blow a diet. Go to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and just walk up and down the street during the day. Or go to Pigeon Forge and go to the island in Pigeon Forge where all the shops are and the restaurants and the food and all that stuff. Go to those restaurants. I did not get off of carnivore, except two things. One was, okay, my cousin loves the apple barn. Have you ever been to the apple barn? If you've ever been to the apple barn, tell me. That's Pigeon Forge, Sevierville, somewhere around there. He loves the apple barn, so we go to the apple barn. I'm not a big apple barn fan, but I'll go to be with other people. I'm kind of like my mother now. My mother's in heaven now, but my mother wasn't much on going to eat home cooking. That's what apple barn is. It's home cooking. My mother always said, if I want home cooking, I'll cook at home. That's me. I want something I'm not going to cook at home. Anyway, not a lot of choices. And I got meatloaf. Now the meatloaf, I don't know what was in the meatloaf. I'm sure there's probably some breadcrumbs. They had a little bit of a drizzle of some kind of sauce on the top of it, but thankfully there wasn't much. And I feel sure there was some sugar in that. And I ate that, and I ate 2 little servings of collard greens. I mean, that was the smallest side servings I've ever seen in my life. But everybody at the apple barn gets dessert. And when he came around to take my order and he asked me what he wanted for dessert, I said, I don't want any dessert. Just bring me another bowl of those collards. That'll be my dessert. Well, when he brought out dessert, he set a bowl of apple cobbler in front of me. So I took a spoon and I got just the tip of that spoon in that apple cobbler, just the tip of it. And I just tasted of it, and it was so dadgum sweet. I mean, it'd been so long since I had had any sugar, I instantly felt that sugar in my system. I mean, I'm not saying I had a spoon of the apple cobbler. I had the tip of the spoon of the apple cobbler. The only thing that really changed on the trip was my eating schedule. And my body functions changed. And when I got home, I felt horrible. I kept replaying everything in my mind. What did I eat? What did I put in my mouth? Was it that one bite of apple cobbler? Was it that one bite of apple cobbler? Was it that little bit of drizzle that was on the top of that meatloaf? What did I eat? And I have continued to feel pretty rotten. Today is Wednesday. So I haven't gotten off carnivore. But today, I'm going back to mostly beef. I've been eating a lot of bacon. I love bacon. A lot of eggs, butter. Last night for supper, we had some shrimp that was sauteed in butter, a little bit of Cajun seasoning. So this is lunchtime. Felicia's gone. I got some hamburger meat in the refrigerator, but I stopped by the store and I bought myself 2 chuck steaks. I wasn't going after tenderness, quality. I was just going after getting some beef in me. If I eat it all, it's going to be about less than a pound and a half, close to a pound and a half. And I threw it on the little grill out on the deck. It's pretty good. Now, a lot of water has come out of this steak into my plate. Wow. It's like soup. I'm gonna have soup for dessert. Just wanted you to know, if you're one of the 4 or 5 that watch all of my videos, I'm hanging in there. I haven't walked. My walking got interrupted when I went to Tennessee. Now, I did some walking on the streets of Gatlinburg, and actually one day, I got all of my steps in just walking up and down the streets of Gatlinburg with Felicia. But my feet started hurting. I've been having some really bad foot pain. And my energy level, I went from having all this energy to being fatigued. This is something I ate. So today, I'm back on primarily beef. Maybe still a little bacon, maybe. Maybe an egg in the morning, maybe. Maybe some sardines. Maybe I get back to some sardines, maybe. Primarily beef. Let's see if I can get it feeling better. I hadn't weighed in 3 weeks either. I really don't think I've gained any weight. My clothes are not different. But my life is about to change. I've been walking in the morning, early in the morning, then coming home, and then cooking breakfast for Felicia and I. Starting very soon, my early mornings are going to be gone. I got something I'm getting into, committed to, and my early mornings are going to be gone. So probably once I'm finished with what I'm doing in the mornings, I'll be coming back home, probably about the same time I normally cook breakfast, and cooking Felicia breakfast. And it might be that I could convince her, because I have some flexibility with my job hours. It might be that I could convince her for she and I to go after breakfast to go for a walk before I go to the office. Maybe. But I ain't quitting. I am not. Oh, while I was in Tennessee, I drank Diet Cokes. I know, I was off of Diet Cokes. And here was my mentality. Okay, if I'm going to cheat, I'm going to cheat on something that's not going to ruin my results. So I drank Diet Cokes. Bye.